Well, you hear all about tornado and active violence drills, but Owosso Public Schools is taking the next step and getting prepared for heart health emergencies. Good evening. I'm Ann Emmerich.
And I'm David Andrews. This week, school staff and emergency personnel took part in cardiac emergency response drills. News 10's Jaden Hawkins here in studio now with more on this life-saving training. Jordan.
Ann and David, state health officials say sudden cardiac deaths claim about 250 Michigan children and adults each year. Today I spoke with Owosso school staff about why they are making heart health a priority and a local woman who says these drills could have made all the difference when she was a student. Debbie Kellogg was born with 3 holes in her heart caused by a congenital heart defect. When she was growing up, she says her schools weren't equipped to handle a cardiac emergency.
That would make me feel very good knowing that if you had a chest pain or any heart problems, that somebody would be able to help you right away because they were trained.
That's why when she learned about Owosso Public Schools cardiac emergency response drills, her first response was gratitude.
We've developed these teams. They come, they respond to the scene, and they perform effective CPR. Our secretaries practice calling 911, speaking to a dispatcher. Our teams get to practice responding until that transition of care when our paramedics arrive. Nicole Brooks is a nurse in the district. She says sudden cardiac deaths occur at a much higher rate than people realize, so the district wants to be prepared. We want to make sure that our teams feel confident and that they have the tools that they need to give this person who is down, unfortunately at the time, the best outcome that they can until our trained medical professionals arrive on scene. Local emergency departments help out with the drills. Owosso fire paramedic Matt Harvey says during a cardiac emergency, timing is crucial.
It's cardiac arrest situations that we come across. There's a lot of people that are reluctant to help out. And when we have trained staff that are here in the school, that increases the survival rate exponentially.
I also spoke with Dr. Annette Gilmer with the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services. She says knowing your family's cardiac history and speaking to a healthcare professional could help reduce your risk and prepare for an emergency.
All right, Jaden, thank you. Owosso's final cardiac emergency drill for the school year will take place tomorrow, and school officials are reminding people not to be alarmed if you see increased emergency response vehicles on the high school campus.